Hey everybody, working on the 309 tonight. Just finished up assembling all the hoppers. I am pretty proud of those. Those are pretty sweet looking. So it's got the Ford light gray color with the, I think it's called like Empire Blue. Just finished assembling all those, and I figured I'd do a video on the seed knockers. So there's your seed knocker right down there. So this right here is another seed knocker that I have. So I pulled this one out. This one I rebuilt just to give you a demonstration and to show you how they actually work, what the parts are, and how to rebuild them. So to explain, I guess, how it works a little bit is the actual seed plate, when the wheels are turning, it's spinning this way. It goes underneath the stripper first. The stripper basically holds the seed into the slot, into the cell, and then as it goes around, you'll hear, whenever you're hearing the clicking, this is what you're hearing. It's actually the knocker coming down and knocking all of the seed down the tube into the ground. So you'll notice that this is called, I believe that's called the stripper. You have some rivets, you have a spring in there, you have your seed knocker, and then you actually have the housing that holds it all. So let me take that apart real quick, and then we'll talk again. So here's all the parts again. There's your stripper, there's your spring, there's your two rivets, and there is your seed knocker. That's what holds them. So good thing is that you can still buy all of this stuff brand new. Bad news is expensive. So I believe these are anywhere from $25 to $30 a piece. You can still buy a brand new stripper, brand new knocker. You can buy a factory spring if you wanted to, and then the rivets. But if you were to add it all up, this is like, say, 30, this one's 20, this one's 30. So you got $80 just with the spring. Now, what I ended up doing is I ended up paying for a factory spring because I have a couple new old stock ones that I ended up acquiring, but I didn't have those at the time. So I bought one of these springs and then found a company in California. So I sent them this, and it was like a $45 minimum order. So I sent them this, they tested it, they counted like the coils on it, how much pressure it takes. And I got these out of stainless steel. These are out of stainless steel. And I bought a bunch of these and a bunch of these so I could rebuild the other ones that I had out of parts machines. So you can actually still buy this entire assembly complete with everything brand new. But these are super expensive. Messick sells these complete for like, I think it's like $150 now or something like that. So you really don't want to buy one of these brand new if you don't have to. And if you do buy a parts machine or something like that, I will say that I don't know what it is, but because I've tore apart a few of these, and one of them usually comes out easy and one of them usually comes out really hard. So it usually takes quite a bit of work because the rivets basically rust inside of here, and they're just super tight, and you got to soak them in rust remover, and just work on them with pliers. It takes forever. So but I will show one more thing here too. So this is basically your part number right here if you wanted to get a new spring. This is your part number for a new stripper, and I don't have any of the actual part number for the knockers, but like I said, it's on Messick's website, so if you go in there, you get the same thing. So the rivets are 3/16 by 1.25 inches, and like I said, I can't really tell you what the spring is because I had it sent away and then I got like 20 springs or something like that. So I guess if you need a spring, put a message in there. Maybe we can figure out a way to get you one. But seed knocker. So this seed knocker, you could tell the main difference besides the color is, look at the tip. The brand new one, see how it goes up and it's like a little it's got a little curve to the tip of it right there. And then you look at this one and it pretty much goes flat, you know, at a certain point where it cut the tip off. This one is probably still good for a while. I think this one came out of my machine, and you know, they were still using it when they were still using it up until it was put away. This right here is another one that came out, and you could tell that one lost quite a bit of its tip, but it probably still might work. But I was rebuilding my entire machine, and I had them, so I just put brand new ones on of everything for both of those. So they actually these are pretty cool. I ended up finding these at like an old dealership. They actually made these things in cast iron at a certain point. So I actually have cast iron. I think, well, there's your part number, 1299955. So they actually made these knockers in cast iron, and they made the strippers in cast iron. I'll probably never use them because I feel like they would kind of be rough on the seed plates, and the seed plates cost so much money. You know, I'd rather buy more knockers than break my seed plates, you know, just because they still make them. You know, you could still buy the knockers. You can still buy some of the seed plates too, but you know, they're very, very limited on the selection. So there's your video on what the seed knocker is. And if you're rebuilding one, you know, I recommend that you would you inspect these, see how much of the tip is gone, and replace as needed. You know, these guys, you know, the guy I got mine off of, you know, he was a real farmer. I'm just using this for food plots, so I figure you know, if I replace these, I'll probably never have to replace them again. So all right, talk to you later. See you on the next video.